So, on one fateful morning, I was relaxing in my pink Shopkins bed, when suddenly, I see this. A new SleepyLemon upload. Ito dares. I can't just sit here and watch his video without putting my own soggy spin on it. I know what I have to do. This may or may not be the dumbest idea that I never had. So, in case you couldn't tell, I play Arsenal on mobile, iPad to be specific. One particularly recent game, while adjusting my audio, I stumbled upon a whole new world of game settings that I didn't even know existed. Along with this, I thought of my least favorite parts of the game, and, well, I created a list of dares that might make me permanently quit Arsenal. There are some in here that I'm really not looking forward to, and others that seem like a walk in the park. But maybe I'm mistaken. Well, let's just begin the soggy suffering. So, like you just saw, the wheel landed on inverted controls, so I switched the buttons around. Of course, I couldn't move the actual joystick, but even with inverted buttons, I felt like this was so easy. Even though I didn't get a single kill, I still had a complete range of motion, except for the 2 accidental emotes. For SleepyLemon, he had to switch around his mouse and keys, but I don't have a mouse or keys. You do know who has 2 hands and plays on mobile? This girl. I decided to cross my hands over instead, and try to shoot and move and whatnot with the opposite side. Let's just say, it did not go well.
Oh, I just spawned!
This was horrible. I only got 2 kills. Literally the only thought going through my head while recording these clips was, why am I doing this to myself? If I thought that I was bad at this game before, this just shows me that someone always has it worse. I felt like someone had reincarnated me into a freshly baked baby, but left me with my developed brain. I don't know if you guys have ever seen those videos of the sea lions, but I felt like I was trying to perform a cardiovascular surgery with slippery flippers. I had half a mind at this point to scrap the entire video, but no, the show must go on. So on the spin, I was really hoping that we would get something good, but alas, we got hip level shooting. This is one of those ones where I don't even know if it'll be possible to get any kills. But also, I only got 2 last round, so I can't really get much worse. See, what I meant by hip level was that I could only shoot players that are standing on the same ground level that I am. This means I can't shoot anyone from above or below or any sort of variation of that. This might be impossible for me, because majority of my kills come from outsmarting someone else by being somewhere that isn't easily discovered, such as an overpass or under scaffolds. Well, after trying this, I found out that it actually wasn't too bad and I didn't mind it at all. The problem was that some maps relied more on verticality than straight aim. Because I couldn't do anything while other players were above or below me, I basically had to take their shots like a submissive femboy. Also, I don't know if you could tell, but during certain parts of the round, I actually forgot that I couldn't shoot people that were at different heights than me, and I won a few kills by technically cheating. Since that one wasn't so bad, I actually began to have some sense of optimism and enjoyability regarding this video concept. Still, there was a few that I was dreading, such as playing on PC, but thankfully, we got tiny buttons. I was actually looking forward to this one because it seems simply comical trying to shoot with a button the size of my pinky nail. On that note, it actually was kind of funny trying to use such tiny controls. My finger kept slipping off of the shoot button, so I ended up kind of just standing there. I did anchor it though in a way where it was basically in the middle of where it normally is, but let me just say, there's a reason that my regular shooting control is the biggest possible setting. Also, I was somewhat surprised that I managed to do halfway decent. Altogether, through 3 rounds, I got 26 kills. For sure though, not my best. Also, don't let all of this horrible gameplay fool you. These dares are actually nerfing me. I've actually been getting back to my prime from before. Honestly though, I don't even know how SleepyLemon did this, especially because he was doing it on Ito. I just want to scrap the whole thing and make a regular gameplay video. One thing is for certain, his dedication is a lot stronger than mine. And now we're back to square one. Another spin, another dare. Honestly though, these have been getting more and more doable, so I am slightly excited. And of course, we got another one where I've got to mess with the controls. With all of these other dares, I haven't been able to even get my regular layout back because it keeps bugging on my iPad. Also, the hand cam is coming back. Honestly, I'm feeling very neutral about this one. On one hand, haha, get it? But actually, on one hand, I have to play with my left side since I can't move the actual Roblox joystick. But on the other hand, well, I can't use my other hand. I do think though that if I set it up just right, it'll be nice and easy for me to play. But really, this could go any direction. Okay, so clearly I massively overestimated the capability and coordination of my left hand, because this was pretty bad. Like, I knew it was gonna be harder than using my dominant hand, but I definitely did not expect my gameplay to completely fall apart like this. It was kind of the same issue that I had during the inverted controls dare. I was super disorganized and I felt like someone had just asked me to play the piano upside down. Using my left hand made my movements way more inconsistent and my aim was basically all over the place. Everything felt delayed and awkward. It made my gameplay really erratic and sloppy, and there were so many moments where I knew exactly what to do, but my left hand just did not cooperate. Honestly, I'm glad I chose to do this video as a voiceover, because if I had to record live commentary while playing like this, my content would probably be the farthest thing from youth-friendly. It felt a lot like when I injured my right arm at volleyball and couldn't properly bend or move it, so I had to relearn a bunch of basic everyday habits using my left arm. I spent so much time playing with my right hand that switching to my left made everything feel completely unnatural. And looking back, I probably should have seen this coming. I mean, I can barely even use chopsticks with my left hand without looking like I'm trying to pick up food with two sausages. So expecting myself to suddenly play Arsenal was probably a little ambitious. Okay guys, second to last dare and I'm getting nervy. Please don't be one that will make me want to rip my toenails off. Wow, I got real lucky with that one because I don't think that will actually be too much of an issue. Of course, I don't want to speak too soon, but even regularly, I never knife anyone unless it's to win or they're AFK. So how hard could it really be? I'm just glad that I don't have to play upside down through a cat's body or something. So this dare was awesome sauce, but unfortunately, I'm a liar, a fraud, and a cheapskate. See, notice how earlier I said I was getting back to my prime, but in the video it doesn't seem like it? It's because you guys don't actually get to see it aside from that one clip on Neon, because these were all old videos that I just dug out of my storage. See, right now I have concussion and I'm not allowed to play Arsenal because it gives me a raging headache. I recorded all the other dares obviously, but since I could avoid playing, I chose to. What I'm doing is playing one current round and then picking all old clips, so my notes are kind of fabricated and I'm just going off of what I imagine it to be. Unfortunately, the same goes for the next dare, where I basically dug the clips out of the trash like a raccoon. So this is low-key getting repetitive, I'm not gonna lie. Is anyone else getting some kind of deja vu? It's okay guys, we've got this. A new spin, a new dare. The ones so far have still been pretty nice to me, honestly. Like, yeah, I was disoriented, but imagine if my first time playing on PC in years was with Arsenal and it was being recorded for YouTube. Okay, so for our last dare, we've got constant movement, which I pretty much do anyways, so maybe this will be like a regular round for me. Honestly, I think I've deserved it after putting myself through these horrible challenges. I'm seriously debating even making a second part, but whatever. Let's get constantly, incessantly, continually moving. So similarly to the last, I only played one round at my current skill. And of course, I forgot to record, so you guys just get to hear my fictitious dare review. I was so glad that it wasn't another one where I had to mess with the controls and I let out a small breath that I had no idea I was holding. It felt so amazing to be playing with my regular layout, and since constant movement was something I already did normally, it was just like riding a bike after a while. I did enjoy it. The only part that threw me off a little bit was with snipers, where I normally take my time, like the most in Nagant. But honestly, I normally have trouble with that one anyways. For the first time in like a week and a half since beginning this video, I actually didn't dread opening Roblox to take clips. After all these ridiculous challenges, it was amazing to feel like the controls themselves weren't working against me. It was like taking a first sip of the coldest glass of lemonade on a blazing solstice noon. Just refreshing. And yeah, that is all I had to say because I am completely done with this video concept. I just hated this and I have nothing respectful to say. Thanks for watching, I guess, but truly, you are sick if you enjoyed my suffering during this. Anyways, I still have no idea if I'm continuing this series, but if this video performs well, then I just might. Bye!